Welcome back to Curiosity Uncovered, where we dive into some of the most intriguing and thought-provoking challenges. Today, we've got a list of the top 10 tricky logic puzzles that will really make you think. Whether you're a puzzle pro or a newcomer, you'll find something here to test your brain. Let's dive in. 10. The two-door riddle. You're in a room with two doors. One leads to freedom, the other to certain death. You don't know which is which. There are two guards. One always tells the truth, and one always lies. You can ask only one question to one guard. What do you ask to find the correct door? 9. The river crossing puzzle. A man needs to cross a river with a wolf, a goat, and a cabbage. He has a boat, but it can only carry him and one item at a time. If left alone, the wolf will eat the goat, and the goat will eat the cabbage. How does he get everything across safely? 8. The three switches puzzle. You're in a room with three light switches, all off. Each switch controls one of three light bulbs in the next room. You can flip the switches however you like, but once you enter the room with the bulbs, you can't touch the switches again. How do you figure out which switch controls which bulb? 7. The missing dollar riddle. Three friends check into a hotel room that costs $30. They each contribute $10. Later, the hotel clerk realizes there's a special promotion, and the room only costs $25. The clerk gives the bellboy $5 to return to the guests. The bellboy, however, decides to keep $2 for himself and gives $1 back to each of the three friends. Now, each friend has paid $9, totaling $27, plus the $2 the bellboy kept, making $29. Where's the missing dollar? 6. The poisoned drink. You're at a party and are offered two drinks. One poisoned and one safe. You know that the poison works slowly, and it takes about an hour for it to start showing symptoms. If you drink the safe one first, you'll have an hour to recover and drink the second one safely. How can you ensure that you'll be fine? 5. The Monty Hall problem. You're on a game show, and you're asked to choose one of three doors. Behind one door is a car, and behind the other two are goats. After you pick a door, the host, Monty Hall, who knows what's behind each door, opens one of the other doors, revealing a goat. He then asks if you want to change your choice. Should you? 4. The 100 prisoners riddle. 100 prisoners are given a chance to escape. They are each assigned a number from 1 to 100, and each is placed in a room with 100 boxes. Each box contains a piece of paper with a number written on it. Each prisoner can open up to 50 boxes to find their number, but they must return to their cell after opening the boxes. If every prisoner finds their number, all of them are freed. What strategy will maximize their chances? 3. The two sons riddle. A man has two sons. One is always truthful, and the other is always lying. The man says, if I were to ask your brother which road leads to the treasure, which road would he point to? The truthful son will point to the wrong road, and the liar will point to the correct road. Which road should the man take? 2. The heaven or hell riddle. You're standing at a fork in the road, and you meet two people. One person always tells the truth, and the other always lies. One road leads to heaven, and the other leads to hell. You can ask one person one question to determine which road to take. What do you ask? 1. The hats riddle. Four people are standing in a line. Each person can see the hats of the people in front of them, but not their own or anyone behind them. They're told that there are two red hats and two blue hats, and each person must guess their own hat color. The person at the back of the line says, I don't know my hat color. The second person says, I don't know my hat color. The third person says, I know my hat color. What color is the third person's hat? Now, let's hear the correct answers. 10. The two-door riddle. Ask either guard. If I were to ask the other guard which door leads to freedom, which door would they point to? Then, go through the opposite door. 9. The river crossing puzzle. Solution. First, the man takes the goat across. Then, he returns alone and takes the wolf across. He brings the goat back with him, leaves it on the starting side, and then takes the cabbage across. Finally, he goes back and gets the goat. All are safe on the other side. 8. The 3 switches puzzle. Solution. Flip the first switch on for a few minutes, then turn it off. Immediately flip the second switch on and enter the room. The bulb that is on is controlled by the second switch. The bulb that is off but warm is controlled by the first switch, and the bulb that is off and cold is controlled by the third switch. 7. The missing dollar riddle. Solution. There's no missing dollar. The $27 includes the $25 for the room and the $2 the bellboy kept. The trick is in how the question is framed. 6. The poisoned drink. Solution. Drink a sip from both glasses at the same time. This way, if one is poisoned, the other drink will neutralize it before the poison has time to take effect. 5. The Monty Hall problem. Solution. Yes, you should switch. The probability of winning the car by switching is 2/3, while the probability of winning by staying is only 1/3. 4. The 100 prisoners riddle. Solution. The best strategy is for each prisoner to start by opening the box with their own number, and then continue opening the box corresponding to the number they find inside. This strategy gives a 31% chance of all prisoners succeeding. 3. The 2 sons riddle. Solution. The man should take the opposite road from the one the sons point to, as both will give a misleading answer in different ways. 2. The heaven or hell riddle. Solution. Ask either person. If I were to ask the other person which road leads to heaven, which road would they point to? Then, take the opposite road. 1. The hats riddle. Solution. The third person can see the hats of the 2 people in front of them. Since there are only 2 of each color, if the first 2 people are wearing different colors, the third person knows their hat must be the remaining color. If the first 2 are wearing the same color, the third person knows their hat must be the opposite color. And there you have it, top 10 tricky logic puzzles to challenge your mind. How many did you get right? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more brain teasers. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring the mysteries of the world.